Hey, 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 this is Pendulum TV. Press on the red button to subscribe, hit on the bell icon to get notifications, like, comment, and share this video. Thank you.
Somewhere, like, who are you?
And don't they have libido?
No, they have. But like a place like Dubai,
Yeah.
you say you are doing prostitution in Dubai.
Is there?
No, but how do
Okay,
how you can even get one?
Sounds this thing, right?
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
And to arrest them means they are in the open.
Yeah.
Because if for the way I hear they do it in Dubai, no, not for tapeti. I hear in Dubai they do it in a form of massage.
Okay. Okay.
So most of these theaters doing massage, when you go there, that is where it happens. You dare not go stand somewhere in the name of prostitution. No, you can't. So when I heard Tamale, I said, hey, Tamale. And they did not arrest two. They arrested 11. I have to go to Tamale to find out if this story is true. But then myjoyonline.com reported this story, and it reads, the Northern Regional Police Command has arrested 11 suspected prostitutes in Tamale, the region's capital. Now, the regional crime officer, Superintendent Otuo Achampon, speaking to Adam News, said the operation that led to the arrest of these ladies was carried out in the Tamale Central Business District on Friday, September 6, within the hours of 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. He disclosed his team had a tip-off which aided in successfully carrying out the arrest. Now, Superintendent Achampon disclosed among the suspects arrested are both Ghanaians and foreigners as well. He stated investigations are still ongoing and plans are underway to hand over the foreigners among the suspects to the Ghana Immigration Service, who would look into their stay in the country. There is the need for us to go to Tamale to find out more, because I don't want to believe prostitution is in Tamale. Accra is okay, but Tamale. Shaharan from ZAR Radio. Shaharan from ZAR Radio is on the line to talk to us. Big man, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm good, very good, sir. I hope you are good too.
We are doing very fine here at Xylophone FM in the capital. And I also want to say thank you for responding to us, because I know you are very busy, but you have decided to spend some time to give us more information. Now, is prostitution really prevalent in Tamale? Because a story on Ghana Web published by my... Can you hear me, sir?
Hello?
Can you hear me, please?
Yeah, but the line is breaking, I think.
The line is breaking,
Okay,
sorry.
it's clear now.
It's clear now. Thank you so much. I was asking that, is prostitution really prevalent in Tamale? Because a story we've read on myjoyonline.com says 11 people have been arrested for prostitution in Tamale. You live there, and I want to know how prevalent is prostitution in the Tamale municipalities.
Yeah, prostitution now in Tamale is a big deal, to be honest with you. Unlike before when we didn't know such things here. But now you can't stay safe, because in the evening when you're using the road, you come to realize that a lot of ladies have lined up on the street, and sometimes they even call the people and not necessarily the people going to them. So prostitution has been very high now in Tamale, and each and every night the number keeps increasing. And quite recently, because of it becoming problematic in the metropolis, the Tamale Metropolitan Assembly, together with the security agencies, came up with something they call the Tamale Project, led by the Tamale Metropolitan Assembly. And this is to weed off illegalities in the metropolis, i.e., prostitution, weed smoking, children roaming at night, at odd hours, and so on and so forth. So 2 days ago, 11 of the prostitutes were arrested. And just as you read, it's a fact. They were arrested, and they are currently at the police custody. And investigations are ongoing to ascertain whether they have documents to actually stay in Ghana and engage in such acts of illegality in the Tamale metropolis. And so it's becoming, it's just a big issue, I must say. And the clergy, the imams, the chief, everybody is worried about the phenomenon. And this is the steps being taken by the assembly and the security agencies to ensure that this is kept, because it's now rampant. And most of these people are not people from Ghana. And lots of them are foreigners, mostly from Nigeria and others from Liberia. And sometimes a few of them from the capital itself, Accra and Kumasi, because most of the people here, I don't think can engage that. Maybe they will also go to other places to do that. But most of the people we see here are foreigners in town. They are not people who hail from here. And this is becoming a huge issue for the metropolis.
I see. Now, you also said that it wasn't like that before. So what do you think might be some of the factors that have accounted for the rise of prostitution in Tamale?
Well, Tamale is expanding. And I believe it's due to the, development, how Tamale is developing. And people are now seeing that Tamale isn't what they used to hear about, that here is there is nothing here, or there is always violence here and there. But people have come to realize that no, Tamale is actually peaceful. And maybe perhaps because it has been a big deal in Accra, and a lot of people are into it in Accra, maybe people are trying to now relocate to areas where people haven't tapped with regards to prostitution, and that is why they are chipping in here. Because it is something we never knew in Tamale. It wasn't a big deal in Tamale, but right now it is becoming too much. In the evening, if there is a road called the Nagasaki Road, and there's another area called Victory Cinema. Now, these two areas are where they are most. And it's in the open. It's not like a hidden place where you have to drive or ride there before you engage. It is in the open. It is an open road where people use. So in the evening when you are passing by and you see them line up, it's worrying. And the big deal actually is that I think that the security agencies have been delayed in arresting these people, because where they do these activities is just right behind the police station, the police headquarters, I must say, in Tamale. And yeah, it's just right behind the police headquarters. I'm talking about the Nagasaki Road, linking to the Bank of Ghana. It's just around the police headquarters. And we've been complaining all the time on radio, on social media, why the police is not arresting them, because it's an illegality. And so we didn't understand why they've left them for the numbers to increase up to the level we have now. And so I believe it is due to the project launched by the Tamale Metro Assembly together with the security agencies that is letting us see the arrest we saw 2 days ago. And I think if they continue doing that, most of these people will be out of Tamale.
Wow, great. Now, what has been the age ratio for those who are doing this, especially those who have been arrested? I don't know how close you have been to the case, though, but at what age are we seeing these ladies doing this?
To be honest, some of them are very young as 18, 19, 20, above, and most of them are also aged. And my colleague at our station, ZARadio, is conducting an investigation, and so far what he's gathered indicates that most of these young girls, especially the young ones, are being forced into this prostitution. They are actually brought from Nigeria with the notion that they are coming to help them get different jobs here to do, so that they go back in Nigeria better persons. But they end up in prostitution because they are being forced by these people to go into it. And they are told that if they run away, this is what's going to happen to them. So they scare them to stay into the profession. And so it is another issue that I think the security agencies must actually investigate thoroughly to get those who actually go to countries like Nigeria, Liberia, and the rest, to lure these younger ones into Ghana, especially Tamale, and engage them into prostitution. And what they tell us is that at the end of every night, they are supposed to make sales to these people. They have a certain percentage of the money they get, and they have to have that share of the money they make every night by sleeping with men. And these are very young girls. And so it's problematic. And it's not all of them who come by themselves to engage in the prostitution. Most of them are being forced into it. With regard to the information we have gathered so far, this is what it leads to. That there are some agents who bring these girls into Tamale.
Wow. Now, Sharon, let me also ask this. I know that everywhere there is demand, that is where supply will also be on the high. But then if you look at Tamale Metropolis being an Islamic city of a sort, where people are allowed to do multiple marriages, who are the people patronizing these prostitutes? Because if, for instance, I'm allowed to marry 3, if I'm allowed to marry 4 and still have a fair share of what meat I want to eat each night, who are the people patronizing these prostitutes?
It's a very laudable question, to be honest. And I can't really pinpoint those who patronize them. But Tamale, yes, it's an Islamic dominated area. But it's also a fact that right now it has become like more than that, because a lot of foreigners are in here now. And so you cannot say exactly that it is only those in Tamale who are patronizing these people. But yes, most of the Tamale guys also patronize them. Most of them married, non-married, and so on and so forth. Yes, it's a fact. And so it's not only residents of Tamale who patronize them. Like I said, there are a lot of foreigners also in Tamale. And in the evening, for instance, right now there is a night market at the center of Tamale. And these are people from Nigeria who deal in phone businesses in the night. Every other night, if you come to the center of Tamale, it looks like a circle. It was not like that. Again, it wasn't like that some years back. But now, this is what we have. And so a lot of foreigners are in town now. And so they also patronize these prostitutes alongside residents of Tamale as well. So the patronage, like you said, if the demand wasn't there, I don't think that people will come. So it is due to the demand that is making them also chip in. And I think if nothing serious is done about it, it will become a big deal that we cannot solve in the near future.
Wow. Thank you so much, Sharon, for this wonderful report. I'm sure my producer will still be following, and any latest report, please let us know.
Right.
Great report. Thank you so much. And his name is Shaharan from ZAR Radio in Tamale. Wonderful report by all standards. Lady, there's another story I would want us to look at, also another social topic. And I hear these days, if you are a thief at Kwame Nkrumah Circle and you are being caught, no one will beat you. They will just put you into the gutters and clean. You clean with your bare fingers. And I've seen videos. There is a video to that effect. If you treat that story, I'll give it to you. Let's see if we get enough time to treat this story. Where the story says Kwame Nkrumah Circle traders find innovative ways to punish thieves. If there is time, we'll enter into that story. But then the Tamale issue. You heard the report from Shaharan. Wonderful report by our standards.
And good morning to him. That was just truth, you know. He just laid out the truth. But for some reason, I'm not surprised. I'm not so surprised. I'm not surprised at all at the Tamale prostitution. I'm not surprised at all. And I wasn't surprised the police were not even arresting them until media started making noise about it. I'm still not surprised about it.
Okay.
Because when you have Wachi behind your house, it is obvious that you be first to go and buy some of the Wachi. So whether
this is a serious allegation.
No, I'm just giving an example.
You are indirectly telling us that the Tamale police themselves, they are patrons. In fact, they are key patrons of the ladies.
Even if they arrest them, how far would this go? Do you understand? How far would this case go? But the point I want to comment more is that there's two schools of thought. One, the young ladies being forced from Nigeria to Ghana into prostitution is there, and some being aware of what they're about to do. Don't let's highlight the fact that they are forced. Some know that they are coming to do prostitution in Ghana because they're already doing it back in Nigeria, and it is not safe there because of security reasons. The possibility of you going on prostitution and coming back home in Ghana is very higher than going out and coming back home in Nigeria. Because either these boys are beating them, these boys are using them without paying, these boys are using them for rituals and other stuff, gang raping them and all. So they know that this is what they're coming to do in Ghana. Once we have both school of thought, then we don't actually make it feel like everybody that comes here into prostitution is forced. They know the targets, they know the money involved. It's just like they saying they're taking you to America or anywhere to go and do it. We get you a passport, we get you a place to live, we get you food. That is your mama G, or your mama in charge, your general. I'll give you food to eat and everything. This is how much you pay me. Once you pay me back my business, the money I invest in you, you are free to run your own business and you start your own company.
I see. So they see your passport and all that.
Oh yes. In short, they don't have to talk about you hand over, and you want to work hard to start your own. They are working hard not because they want to pay the debt and start their own, so that they also go and bring other people. It is a work that they do. So there's chairman, there's chairwoman, there's general, there's mamas. There are people who have companies everywhere. They are old women in the business, so they are sitting down and at the end of the month waiting for their incomes to come.
And before they fly you to the country, they make you away.
There are people who wait for them back in Nigeria for them to come from Ghana to enroll. They are on a list, like going for a visa. They are long waiting for mama to come back for her to take you to Ghana willingly.
I see.
And I can bet that is about 70% of the cases we have. It's just barely 30% that do not know what they're coming to do. But today's era, they know what they're about to do. They signed for from Nigeria before they get here. I can't speak for Liberia, but if this is what is happening in Nigeria, then I'm sure Liberia
will be
probably
doing
the same. So they know this is what they want to do, and they can give you too many reasons why they want to be prostitutes. I am not going to write their reasons off, but it gets to a time that this is what the person chooses to do. I have a friend who will say what to do. What else can you do about the person? There are people who have degrees, there are people who are educated. Look, prostitution is not just for uneducated people no more. They are in class, they are in standards.
I see. So now that we know, what are we going to do?
What are you going after you have arrested them and asked for their arrest? And I bet that these 11 that I have arrested, their in-charge are putting their documents together. They will get the resident permit they are looking for. They will get the passport they are looking for. They will get the health statements they are looking for, because they take them through beauticians. They have stylists who take off their hair. They are living in hotels. They are not living in slums no more.
Lady, you are bringing more revelations, making the whole thing scary now.
That is their life. That is what they do. They invest. And when you take a prostitute now, don't think that the lady is alone. No, men are working. Hired men are working about.
He has management team. Oh, like Sarkodie has management team.
He has say you will not pay.
The person has publicist and all that.
Clap for Jesus.
Oh, whoa.
How do black stars go to? Is it where to go and play football and they come back and prostitutes are out here saying that they're going to release videos? It's work. Sometimes they have particular hotels that they have cameras them. Depending on your status, they get to know if they can blackmail you and get higher amount of money. It is a business, like serious structured business. And so whatever the police is looking for, I bet if they are in charge, are in control, they'll provide everything, including a lawyer,
for them to be released.
Of course.
So they come back to business. Okay. This is called The News Today. The News Today is our socio-political platform here on Showbiz Agenda. Jibril, come close. You might know the area the guy mentioned. I know just one street in Tamale called Jisonayili. That is the only street I know in Tamale. But I know the commercial bank where he mentioned. I know that commercial bank in Tamale as well. I don't know the name. I think he mentioned Gaskia or something like that. But one street I know in Tamale very well is the Jisonayili street. Boss, do you have evidence of what this man has